painting started off almost completely blue, and I had been making some monochromatic-ish paintings, and I still am, but it's like the opposite of Picasso's blue period, where I just like can't make a blue painting. Like, I don't know why, like, blue is such a weird color for me. It ended up becoming a less blue painting, and it's still bluer than almost anything that I made. This painting is a quarantine painting in a fun way. I've always been drawn to painting nudes. Yeah, this is like a quarantine painting in a way, kind of a work from home, zoom camera off. Sometimes I paint a face until it materializes, and sometimes it looks like someone. Sometimes I like use myself and my own body. Sometimes I source photos from Flickr. Sometimes I search Instagram tags until I find something. Sometimes it's stock photos. Sometimes I work from sketches. I had been wanting to draw a guitar painting for a long time. I think, like, being a lesbian, it's like the women with guitars are like the dreamboats, you know? Like, I like based my life off of that when I was 12. So I started that from a drawing, and when I transferred it onto the canvas, I had been working with like these monochromatic ideas, and I had a lot of purple paint, and I just made it purple, like just arbitrarily, honestly. And then from that, it became very purple. But you know, purple's a good color. It's like kind of a gay color. It's kind of a strange color. It's very divisive. It's very like little girl. This painting is kind of a funny outlier in my work in a lot of ways, but I also think it kind of epitomizes a lot of the factors of my work, but it just like pushes it to the extreme. There was a period in grad school when I was like making work about like hysteric women, because I like think a lot about like performativity and like performing for a camera and performing for like an invisible gaze and performing for the invisible gaze inside of yourself. You know, I was thinking about Instagram, I was thinking about postcards, I was thinking about Scottsdale moms. I was thinking about this as a postcard, so I really wanted the figure front and center. There's this kind of awkward photographic cropping at the top of her head where it's just barely, like, she's kind of scalped. I was looking at this photo. I think part of what like birthed this body of work is just, I just found a bunch of photos of like famous women smiling that was just like, they almost became memes or something, because they were just like, it was like the moment where like the smile kind of cracks, where like things stop being real. So this was from a picture of Avril Lavigne, where she like gave the best like fake smile that I've ever seen. But I was also obsessed with this picture of Amy Adams fake smiling, because it's like when you're smiling, it's like you're saying something without saying something, you know? It's like you're like showing this idea of yourself to someone else and making them comfortable by you smiling in a photo. So with the shirt, you know, I was thinking a lot about like clothing as signifiers, you know, like you like wear clothes to present yourself a certain way and like show yourself how you like want to be like perceived, whether consciously or not. And I thought graphic t-shirts were like the most obvious and like hilarious. So I made this regret t-shirt because honestly I was like full of regret and just wanted to make a like ridiculous painting about being deeply fucked up and sad, but like grinning and bearing it. Yeah, I like want to like make this shirt and like wear it. I think it would be fun. This painting is kind of the opposite of that one in that it's very sentimental. I mean, the other one was also like informed by like emotions and feelings and experience, like everything is, but it does like, it is obviously very cynical, and this one is much sweeter. I mean, in the simplest, the most obvious thing, it's like a painting of my like partner, so it has that like emotional attachment. It's ancient grad school work. Like I think maybe it was the first or second thing that I ever painted in grad school. So I was very newly relocated. She was like living in a different country at the time, so it's funny to see this work because I paint kind of differently now. Maybe it looks the same from someone who's not me. Me and my partner lived in a fucking basement in DC for a summer, and it was just like really funny and depressing in a lot of ways. So I made a painting of someone, a basement apartment hottie, you know, living like a queen. The Monster is such like a macho drink, you know, it's like gamer boy fuel or like BMX boy fuel. So I don't know, there was just something also just ridiculous about painting a can of Monster. I paint a lot of beverages and I felt like I needed to paint Monster. Just, it's iconic. It's like a tenet of American society, right?